Hey guys, how you doing? This is Root from NoShell.com, jumping back on board with you for another batch tutorial. And this is going to actually be taking a look at some functionality for string functions that we built. I think it was 2 videos back when we were trying to test whether or not a string is entirely lowercase letters. And not so much entirely, because we allowed access to like numbers anyway, and special characters, space characters, and that sort of thing. All we were really doing, we're testing if there was any existence of uppercase letters. Because if there were, then we needed to send a signal that, okay, this isn't an uppercase. I'm sorry, yeah, this isn't an uppercase or lowercase. That's what it was. This isn't a lowercase string. So we're going to build that again today, except we're actually checking out whether or not this is going to be lowercase. I'm sorry, uppercase. Wow, I really can't tell the difference between the two of them right now, but hey, that doesn't matter. Let's get some code going. So I'll call mine string is upper. That bat. All right. Add echo off, and let's check out the syntax. So we're going to want to use call string is upper, and if it is, actually it doesn't even matter whether it is or not. That doesn't have any relation to what I was just previously talking about. I don't know why I said that, but there it is. We just pass in our string and we'll pass in a return variable. You're used to this sort of thing already, and in fact this is kind of like the same code just that we were working with a few days ago, just with different letters. You know, I think that's the fastest I've ever done that. Alright. So we've got all of our lowercase letters here, and we're going to need our content, or whatever it is that we're looking for inside of the string that we pass. And my phone is going off. That's pretty embarrassing. Alright. Shut up, phone. I'm making a tutorial. I'm making a batch tutorial. And we're going to need a limit, because we're going to be looping through things. Content length, -1. Okay. And we're going to need our lowers length. Lowers length -1. Alright, now we can set our return variable to be 1 by default, and I'm sure you guys know how to do this now. You just go ahead and loop through our initial string. We'll use limit for that, and what we'll do is we'll set our character to equal the current position, or the character at the current position inside of the content string. 1. Okay, now we'll loop through it again, checking for whether or not it's inside of our lowers array. So we'll use h, a different variable for this one, so we can actually tell the difference between our outermost for loop and our innermost for loop. Use lowers limit here. Go ahead and do, and inside there, we can test if the character is equal to the lowers form of that character. And if it is, that means that there is a lowercase letter in here, which means that the string is not uppercase. So I'll set our return type to equal 0, our return variable, and go to the end so we break out of this function. Okay, easy as that. Now, if I create a new script, I'll call mine script.bat. And then we'll go ahead and call our string is upper once we've got a string to work with. I just created one. I'll call it string, and it's just going to be what are for some reason. I decided not to finish that sentence. I left it up to you guys. You can decide whether or not the string or this piece of text here, that sentence, is perverted or not. It's all up to you. What are? It sounds like Shakespeare. What are thou that he is to behold in me? Okay, now CMD, whatever, script. Alright, 0. Now, this is going to return 0 because there are lowercase letters in here. If I were to just have this be WH, it's 1, it's true. Now, if I had any numbers in here, it's still 1. If I had any special characters in here, it's still 1. But if there is any sign of any lowercase letters in here, it's 0. Now, this is because we're testing or not it's uppercase, and if there are any existence of lowercase letters, which there are now, and that's going to give us a problem. So there you go, guys. That's really all there is to it. You can use these in conditional statements for when you're testing for things, whether or not the string is the way you want it to be or not. And, you know, that's really all there is in this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, though, guys. But before I go, let's actually go ahead and put these inside of our, let's see, system path, so we can use these later on. And I think I actually did not do that for the last tutorial's code, so let's put those in there as well. Okay, now we're ready to rock. Did I actually put those in there? Oh, not my V drive. The V drive. Alright, now you can get into that perverted stuff. Alright, whatever. Alright, replace those. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, cool. They were in there. I don't have to worry about anything. We're done. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you again. Bye.